In this video, I will show you how to recreate this page. The first thing that I will do is create a new page. There's loads of different ways to create a new page, but one of them is new content and page, and we want to call it 2025. We'll start off with some top level things. So we can add a cover image like that. And because we're going to use columns, I prefer a wide layout, which is what you saw in the other. So you can toggle between the layouts there. The first thing that I would do is just bring everything together that you want to embed into this page. So I'll embed the 3 goals. In capacities, you can use the @ or the square brackets, and you can either search by name specifically or just by the type, like I did there. And so I've got those 3 goals. I also had a quote. And I had 2 queries. The first was the milestones timeline. So this is me searching by the name of the query, and it will embed that view for me there. And I also had my open projects. Now from here, it's time to get going. So what I would do first is click and drag using the 6 dots to the left of any of your blocks. And you drag them to the end, and you know when you can let go because the line will tell you essentially. So I want this grow YouTube to 10k subscribers block to be at the end of the marketing one. And what I want to do is actually change the view of these to be the small card view. So if you Command Shift and click on each of those blocks, you get this action panel at the bottom, and you can change the view in bulk. If you didn't want to do that, you can just click on the 3 dots, change view, small card, and repeat. In the original page, I had these grouped, so you can just select, use Command G to group. From here, you can actually colour this group in whatever colour you like. I had left it in this colour last time, but I can choose anything from here. Go with indigo, and that is now a block at the top. And then for these, I have 2 columns. So the easiest way to do this, I would say, is to do / columns. And what you'll get here when you click on the 6 dots is you can visually see what size the column is. So I know that I can drag my open projects down here. And again, the line is telling me what I want to know. If I drag it here, it's not going to do anything because it's going to stick in that one column. But if I drag it a little bit further down, or indeed to the right, I can see that it's just going to a specific part. So drag the first one over there and the second one over there. You can then open these and choose whatever view you want. I'll stick with those. But I do want that timeline to be smaller. And I want that quote above the timeline, so you can do Shift and click to get a block. Then again, I want to look at the lines to work out where that quote's going to go. Delete the block in between, and now I have my sections. And again, I just want to group this. If you find the selections a little bit tricky, just Command Shift and click on the blocks. I can see 2 blocks are selected, and I want to group them, and then I want to colour the block in. So click on the 6 dots, choose the colour, and go from there. I should probably do the same with this. You don't even have to have multiple blocks. You can just add 1 block to a group, and it gives it this sort of nice border that can be coloured in as well. And that's how you can create something that looks like the original 2025 page that I showed you. You could also add an icon, description, anything you like. You can add some images to inspire you and to bring together the things that will help you work towards your 2025 goals. Of course, this exact same process of moving blocks around and just bringing things together that you want works with anything, not just a 2025 page. So play around with this, and if you come up with some cool ideas, we would love to see.